Hi, good morning, good morning. Good to see everybody. Welcome to Turn-Based Breakfast and Age of Wonders 4. And let's see, Lev is here with a 150 stream streak. Unbelievable. Good to see you, Lev. And Chris is here. Great to see you, Chris. Thanks for coming in. Hope everyone is doing good. I'm doing good today. We just had a nice walk. It is cool, but not as cool. So it's like more like 40s and very blue skies, lots of birds. It was really nice. Nice walk. I'm fortunate to live around a decent amount of nature. It's nice to take a walk and all that with Annie. All right, we're going to get back into this. And 22C there. That's not bad. I think my perception of... depends on what you feel cold is. So here's how we're doing. We have an outpost that we're going to turn into our third city. We have decent relationship with Murkwater here, which is good. Past that, there's a lot of squeeze going on here. There's a squeeze coming in from here. There's a squeeze coming in from here. We have kind of this area here pretty much, I think, to us. I'm just a little worried that we're going to get everybody at war with us because we're in the middle. Hey, long day in rehab. Writing did go well this morning. Thank you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. And yes, I think we'll get back into it. It's only turned 16. I get those. Those are rookie numbers. Now, Boskin Crab has sent a war party. They hate me for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're rabbits. Rabbits and I just never get along. I don't know. It's just weird that way. Yeah, clashing affinities. They love nature and I love shadow. I mean, I've got a little nature. They've got a little shadow. We have common ground. Make peace for 208 gold, though. Interesting. Do I have a word count to try to hit daily? You said I said it depends on where I'm at in the process. When I am doing first drafts, I generally have a word count that I want to hit, which is more like 12 to 1500. But when I am doing revisions, it's time. How much time am I going to spend on it? And right now I'm doing about, half an hour. This has been an incredibly difficult book to finish. I have never, ever had anything remotely close to the problems I've had with this one. It is not writer's block. It is kind of a career block. Like, it's complicated. It's complicated. There's emotions involved. But you know what? We're almost there. We're almost there. We're on the final pass. I'm hoping it's a couple weeks away from being turned in. Negotiations have succeeded with Murkwater. They are my boys. I don't think I want to spend viability is impossible for that one. I don't think I want to spend gold to make peace with both can crab. Now we were doing some quests for Grog Tour yesterday. And I really wish I could give them a Whispering Stone, but I don't have one. Could I get a second one? How close are we to that? There's one on this path. We have no order, so that's not going to help us. Is there one on the Shadow Path? There is. If we can get to 175 Imperium, but we'd also... So in 5 turns, we can do this. Okay, I want to make a note. Don't spend any Infinity or Imperium, and wait for this to show up, because I want to get that and give that to these guys down here, over here. Where are they? Grog Tour, where are you? Over here. You wipe this an offering, you dabble, you've had some rough writing periods before you have my sympathy. I've never had anything like this before. I have written 12 books, well over 1 million words published, a lot more than that unpublished. Is my literature young adult or for all? It's not YA targeted, but it's certainly YA friendly. I don't have swears or sex scenes or, I think shit is probably the harshest word in any of my books. Anything, there's like a love scene in a few of them that's all fade to black, but really no, they're adventure stories. But yeah, One More Turn. Everything was self-published until One More Turn, and Shadow Alley published One More Turn, and which is turn-based game lit, and the response to the book, the response to the system was great. The reviews were strong, but the sales were not there, and I think the type of protagonist that I like to write does not really resonate with that audience. Much like me, my characters are very in their own heads, and they do a lot of thinking about stuff. And I think for a very action-oriented, power fantasy-focused genre like Lit RPG, which I had not written in before, maybe I'm not a good fit. I like it, and I think they're good books, and my publisher thinks they're good books. It went through genre review, it went through editing. It just didn't land, And that is unfortunately how it works. Is that not everything is for everybody. Thank you, Lev. That's very kind. I appreciate that, and you've done left me very nice reviews. It is what it is. I have no plans to stop writing, but what did happen was One More Turn, the first one did okay. But the second one really just died on the launch pad. And I was about 20% into the third one when the second one launched. And something about that failure just really... It's not like I haven't had books not do well before, but something about that really took the wind out of my sails. And on top of that, I just started looking at the time I was spending and saying, I could be putting my time into this third book that I know that this is the problem, is that when you're writing a book 3 to a series that is not selling, man, it's hard to climb up that hill. It's hard to climb up that hill and do all that work for something that is going to go nowhere. And you're really just you're writing it out of an obligation to the people who like Lev, who took the time to read and love the first 2 books, and I owe them the end of the story. And also the publisher, which made an obligation to me, and I made an obligation to them, and they've been very understanding about it. But between that and Annie's health and other things happening in my life, it just became something where I couldn't move forward on it for a long time. And I finally got going again about December, and that's pushed me to where I am now, where I hope I can finish it this month. It is what it is. I have other things I want to write, things I'm excited to work on, but I won't let myself work on anything until this is done, because I'm not going to be that guy where I just walk away from it. Thank you, Long Day. I appreciate that. In the grand scheme of things, it's, there are people with real problems, and this is not that, but... Okay. We grabbed this guy here. I don't like this. This makes me nervous. And how well defended are we in Hollow? Nothing. We have absolutely nothing there. So you get up there to give them some kind of pause. Maybe we finish this early. This Immortal. Can we? Yeah, let's hurry his recruitment and get another archer going. Just so we don't look like so much of a target. Alright, now misdirect, that's high risk. You're just going to go around here and collect... Did we go in Silver Pond? I think Silver Pond was too much for us. I think maybe we looked at it and said it was too much. Yeah. I don't wanna gamble that yet. We'll come back to that. Thanks very much, Chris. The covers for One More Turn are absolutely amazing. And those were done by the publisher, and a really good example of the difference between self-publishing and working with a publisher who has a budget. The other books, the Everest books, Shades of the Sea, Fifth Interdictor, all of that is done by a wonderful woman named Marta in Poland. And she was fantastic to work with. Army of Misdirect. I mean, we've done everything we can do over here other than, like, hit this guy with a risky. Hit this guy with a high risk. No, we're not doing that. Alright, this is our scout. You're just running around. Why do they have so many more units than I do? I don't know that we're going to bring home the win on this one, but we'll see. Oh, we've Sprite Tree also hates me. I forgot that. Okay, so we at least have somebody here guarding that. We can move you a little bit more. You're over here grabbing this for me, which is 74 gold. And always use more gold. And you are here in Hollow. Yeah. We want you to guard that. There we go. All right, that's the turn. Oh, yeah. The popularity of Heroes of Might and Magic in Eastern European countries is, if you don't know, you don't know. And clearly you do. It's amazing how popular Heroes is over there. That's absolutely. I mean, the Eastern European and Russian communities are what have kept Heroes alive all this time. Okay, this is who? Shadow Lord, Misdirect, Lost Lord, we do not want you here, declares the tough-looking heir of the Berserker, who approaches you without hesitation. I am the chosen representative of the chosen children. They're chosen. We were here long before you set foot in this realm. We've heard stories of wizard kings. You bring nothing but destruction. We will rise against you. While one of your guards sizes up the troublemaker, another guard speaks up. I've heard of them. They set up their camp near Samiratou. That's our capital. One of your advisors steps up. We need to respond to them, otherwise their aggressive claims will cause unrest in Samiratou. What is your plan? Alignment-wise, I'm trying to stay neutral, so I don't want to throw food at them. We could straight up kill this person, and I'm shocked that this is not an evil action. Offer great riches? No, I don't want to give up money. Leave them be. Don't want to lose city stability. You know, you're gonna have to die. I'm sorry. You have been denounced. You have crossed me, Shadow Lord. I advise you to stop this treachery, or there will be consequences. Flake Jeweler, I so want to be friends with you. Why are you being this way? A friendship with me was ended by the vampire wolf lady. Hey, Bavel. But the war between me and, the Free City and somebody is over. Oh, Bosancroft doesn't hate me anymore. Nice, because they're part of the Blue Giants now. Okay, we can get necrotic projectiles going. I'm excited about that. Heroes leveled up. Who's leveled up? It's Maud. I forgot that we added Maud. Oh, I'm invested. Maud is a ranger, so we want to try to set her up to be a good damage dealer. There's like a sniper one. Sniper shot. 6 targets, 6 tiles away. Let's grab that. We need to get her a bow, though, man. She's running around with a net. Okay, so we can take Era the Berserker and get our very first Embalmed Sacrifice. That's going to take 50 mana, of which we have plenty. And now we have an Embalmed Sacrifice that we can do something with. I don't know what, but we'll find out. Alright, we have produced the Dead Spire, which is great. Our morale is awful. Grave Obelisk. extra stability and extra mana income. It's going to cost us the corpse that we just got. I love it. That's very cool. Okay. And can you also make a Mortalist? Ooh, we've got our tier 2 units. The Death Guard. Unfrozen company behind is Russian, although they're based in Cyprus. State the research that's political. Don't worry, don't go there. Yes, thank you very much, Chris, for noticing that. I know they did Aratus, Lord of the Dead, which I do really like as well. But yes, thank you for respecting that. So the Death Guard has 80 HP, Deathly Vitality. Unit gains 20 HP and 10 HP for each stack of Mortal Blessing. The death of another unit. Okay, alright. That's very cool. The Mortal is 55 HP. Decay Bolts. Yeah, we know about these guys. We have a few of them. I like the Death Guard. Get me one of them. Necrotic Projectiles is complete. We start a new tome. Alright, so we did one Shadow Tome. If we do a second Shadow Tome, we can go to tier 2, I think is how that works. Do we want Cryomancy? Blizzard. Last night on Twitch, I did a like a movie tycoon game. And we were set in the 70s. And we were like, okay, disaster movies. Disaster movies do good in the 70s. And our best performing movie was Blizzard. So I feel like I'm going to pick this just for that. Plus, I like cold stuff.
Turned to ice. I see a pure frostling paradise.
All right, we could go White Witch.
Their limbs,
we already have a Battle Mage unit, though.
In icy blood.
Ice Coffin's pretty sharp.
Blizzard to freeze flesh and
it's almost like a stun.
That harkens back to a time when mortals huddled in caves, fearing the cold would claim them.
They have a decent voice acting for these rare moments when you get it. Okay, yeah, you need to head to Hollow, because it's looking like a risk card, man. We used to say that all the time in the Navy. In the Navy, one of my duty stations, I was stationed far, far in northern Maine at this huge antenna complex. And for the most part, our job was to just kind of sit there and make sure the antennas didn't go down. And so there's a lot, there were very long watches, 12-hour watches. And so it was 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. And there wasn't a lot to do. You can only wax the deck and paint the bulkhead so often. So we would play a lot of cards. And you'd do anything but fall asleep. We'd play a lot of cards. We would play a lot of Risk. A lot of Risk. And this phrase started developing between us about somebody being weak. You're looking like a Risk card. Because you would take them out to get their Risk cards and match and then go after somebody else. I was playing Galactic Civilization. Probably I thought that I'd have good voice acting. I've since found out that it was AI. Ugh. Could be the case here. Yeah, you know what? Let's find out. Nah, I'll find out later. I hope not. I hope not. Obviously, as a creative, I am pretty strongly anti-AI, and I will not be debating at this time. All right, we're going to continue to explore the old ocean here. And down here as well. Is this going to be guarded? No. It's a freebie. Free 64 gold. Nice. What else you got for me? Okay, we're going to go over here. How long till I can get that Whispering Stone? Necrotic Projectiles is ready. I love it. Total upkeep is going to be 17. That puts us in the negative for mana, but we'll be okay in a minute. Once we finish this, what is this called again? The Grave Obelisk will be all right. What the hell is that thing? Oh, it's like half a guy. I don't like all this strength running around here, man. I really don't. I did not remark on Hinterland's new splash page regarding that thing. No, I haven't seen anything about it. I don't know if it is, yeah, no, I don't know anything about it. Looks like Misdirect has gained a renown level. Ruby. Yeah. I'm not in a... I think I need to be more aggressive here. I think we're going to have to look at one of our two neighbors and try to take them out. And I'm not good at that. Yeah, head over here. There's not a lot else you could do. Whispering Tone's like a Palantir. Yes, I would say yes. I think it's very much like a Palantir. Yeah. I'm sure it's inspired by that. Either that or it's the orb that we're pondering. We used to ponder our orb on this channel. I haven't pondered my orb in a long time. Oh, that's that pig. Yes, yes. I did see that, and I do very much like it. I know what you're talking about now, and yes. Yep, I know what you're talking about. And I'm very happy about that. Okay. If there's going to be a war, it's coming here. Hollow. Once I grab this tile, it's going to be hard for light blue to get to green and vice versa. Man, we're stuck in the middle. I kind of hate it. All right, Bavel, thanks very much. So let's get the Dread Spire so that we can get more defensive structures up. And what is the strongest unit you have? What if we swapped out this guy who's half hurt anyway, and along comes Maud, and we add Maud to our army and we take another shot at Silver Pond? Hey Hercules, how do you like Age of Wonders? Would you recommend it, and why? Over the past month, I don't think there's any game outside of the Long Dark that I have played more. I absolutely would recommend it if you like turn-based strategy and fantasy. 100% would recommend. Very, very, very happy with it. Fantastic customization, particularly if you like making builds. There's so many different, you know, leader, race, culture combos that you can swap around and put together, and then all the tomes that you unlock, and no two games are the same. It's got great production design. Yeah, I couldn't recommend it more highly. It's one of my favorite games. Have I have all the DLCs? Yes, I do. This is one of the few games out there where I'm like, day one season pass, yes. And one of the reasons for that, like I said yesterday, is that unlike Stellaris, which is a game that I do love, in a lot of games, a lot of the Paradox games with the Paradox DLCs, when the DLC comes out, it tends to transform how the game is played, and then you have to learn how to play all over again, or if you don't have that DLC, then you're like behind. This isn't like that. This is more, the base concept stays the same, and they just, I always say, they just give you more Legos. They just give you more Legos to play with, and it's just really, really fun. I think it's fantastic. I would like you to go over here, and if you like a little role play energy, it has a lot of that to it too. You don't have to be there, but it's there if you want it. Having said all of that, I'm not that good at it. But I only have 100 hours in, plus whatever I have on Xbox, which is probably another 100 hours. But it takes me a long time to get good at games. I'll let you know when I get good at one. That's not fair. That's not fair. I'm a decent Long Dark player. If I were to be asked what is the game I am best at, I would say the Long Dark. Which is weird because other than the Long Dark, all the games I play are turn-based strategy, turn-based role-playing, roguelike deck builders. Like, there's nothing else like the Long Dark in there. Can we get this? Yeah! Give me my Palantir. And give it to Greg Tour. Become my friend. Oh, someone else is already negotiating. No, wait, that's me. Okay, never mind. I miss when you had... I remember when Stellaris had that. I do remember that. When Stellaris had the 3 different FTL concepts. Yeah. Okay, we're going to try this again. The thing with Stellaris for me, why I keep coming back to it, even though I'm not sure I've ever finished a game, is I do like, similar to Age of Wonders, all the different build options that you have at the beginning. I like the aesthetics of it. Like, I just like having it on in the background while I do stuff. And I put it on ultra slow speed, and then I just go deal with something when something comes up. But to have the music on in the background, it is just really, really good. I mean, yes, I could just listen to the soundtrack, but... All right. If we take this province, either of these two, that is going to piss him off like you would not believe. And I am here for it. So we are going to take this one here because it's got the meadow. So now we've got a straight block. He's boxed in. Once blue, dark blue, takes this with the gold ancient wonder, then he's boxed in. He can't get out. And he's not going to like that. I need to be friends with this guy. This is the guy I need to be friends with. Why do you not like me? What is your problem? Can we, like... No, you don't want to do anything with me. You don't like me. They do not like me. Requires at least 100 reputation. Do I have to, like, buy my way into your heart? What if? He's just suspicious of us. He has no actual beef yet. He's wary of how we're growing. If I were to just throw a gift at you, let's say 140 gold. That's not that bad. I'm going to throw that over your way. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, we got our archer. Scout be scouting. You know what? I think we've almost scouted everything. Can I just put you on auto? Jump tower thinnies. What was that? My domain has been invaded. This happens a lot. He's trying to get home, and he has to get home through me. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. We can grab another province. What do you think of that? Not gonna like that. Give me another immortal, please. Alright, we've got the Ice Coffin spell. Morbid Sacrifice. No. We have to kill too many heroes to get that. We're just gonna go frost arrows, but I may not actually use it. Silver Pond, can we do this now? Give me a low difficulty. Low risk. It's 674 to 540. Or 674 to 492 if I give up 207 mana when I only have 276 and I'm losing 5 a turn. I don't know that I can afford to do that. Okay, after traveling some distance in the hot midday sun, you head towards a wellspring expecting refreshment. Despite the heat of the day, the wellspring is frozen solid. Upon its surface sits a family of ducks frozen in ice. A woman, crowned in glittering icicles, glides closer and over the frozen waters. Ice spreads from beneath her icy bare feet. She gingerly crosses the frozen animals before her head snaps towards you. Warm blood disturbs my tranquil lake. She smells coldly as ice creatures rise from the pristine snow. Come embrace the White Witch and be preserved. No, let's go. We're going to manual this. All right, long day. Good to see you. This is probably going to suck. Oh no! Oliphants! Mr. Frodo! Okay, so what are we dealing with here? We got 3 of these elephant riding witches. They've got 90 health each. Yeesh. They do frost bolts and freezing blast. That's gonna suck. We're gonna get a lot of freezing in this. These guys probably do it too. Yup. They have 80 health, and then we have this going on. For every 3 turns, all attacking units, that's only us, suffer 10 damage and have a 30% chance of suffering frozen. So we got a boogie, man, because this is going to suck quickly. All right, everybody move up. Yeah. I don't know about this, though. But we have mod. We have the power of mod. We can't lose. We have mod. Alright, everybody go into defense mode. Whoa, here they come. They froze our best hero. Nope, they froze mod. Then they froze our hero. But we resisted. Nice. Then they tried again. And we resisted again. But man, we've taken a lot of damage. But there's a cooldown on those freeze attacks. And they've used them now. Alright, now it's our turn. So we got a couple surprises that we can drop with them. Ice Coffin, I don't think is really the play. Here. Rotting Explosion, only once we have a corpse. Or, oh yeah, wait a minute. Oh, we do frost damage with all our attacks. That sucks. Necrotize. This is the play. Alright. We want to necrotize one of these guys because it's going to be easier to kill them quickly. You are frozen and can't do anything. You are a zombie and can't reach anything. Can we give you another action? No, that lets us cast an additional spell. That's a mass heal. That's raise undead. We could cast another spell, but I don't know that I want to. That does a lot. Wow, but we'd be 8 up if we ran over there. Yeah. Alright, do we have a heal? No, you guys don't heal. That kind of sucks. You might need to heal yourself. What's the cooldown? That's pretty good. Does that heal him too? Yes, okay, let's do that. Okay, that basically just undid all their work. If I run the Mortalist over here, what we want to do is focus fire on this guy. Because once he dies, he will turn into a zombie and heal all our other guys. Oh, great. We're wet in the fountain? That sucks. Can you hit... who can you hit from where? Okay, you're going to have to go here. You hit them also. And you can't reach them. No. Yeah, you're going to have to defend. 65% to hit here. What is this, though? Caster moves to target hex. This ability recharges on kill. I don't know that there's anywhere we could go that would be better. Hey, Mark. Good to see you. Not great. Not great. Not great. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's not as good. Continuing to not be good. Continuing to not be good. Man, we need a healer. Ooh, why you want to give me the runaround? Eep. Oh boy. There are things that have gone better than that. None of this heals. We're definitely necrotizing again. Probably this guy? We need a hero. Oh, that's holding out for a hero. You can throw a net. That's kind of... I don't care. I want you to shoot. Yeah. Yeah, right here. Right here. Bam. Sniper shot. They become a zombie. He heals a little bit. Eep, though. We need to do channeling ritual because that heals him. And give me necrotize again. I'm still very worried about him. Can we shoot here or here? Who's going to do better? We need the pressure off misdirect. Can't heal. I hate that they can't heal. Alright, how about Death Hex, though? That's going to help. Nice. This is the Immortal. Can you get in here? Take them down. Yes. Become zombies. Yes. Heal us through Mortal Blessing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love this group so much. Okay, even though I would love to hit this guy, I kind of want to tie up these guys here with the zombies. This kind of sucks. We're going to take a hit here. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now, if we drop a Death Hex, would that go best? No, that's out of range. All right, Death Hex here. So the whole trick with this group is that we inflict decaying on enemies. And when they die, they come back to life as zombies, and it heals all our people. So we just have to last long enough for that to trigger. But I think next turn we're going to be frozen and take damage. Yep, here it comes. Oh, and they got their freezing spells back. That's a fast cooldown. Damn it. Okay, but we're starting to gain on action. Oh, my zombies. Them died. We healed from them dying, but they died. Okay, the action economy is starting to switch to our side, but death waltz. Target friendly unit regains its action points and health. Gains resurgence, gain Dune dying at the end of the turn. How much casting points do we have left? 35. And I'm going to necrotize again. Hey, Fiat. Will and Astrid look very different. Yeah, right here. Let's get these problems in our back line sorted. These guys are frozen and can't do a damn thing. And you are also frozen and can't do a damn thing. You are frozen and can't do a damn thing. Jesus. We'll raise undead here. They're back. I need to get to these guys, and I can't. Get over here, zombies. How's my Thursday going? Very well, thank you. Oh, if they pull this off, I will be so happy. It's a coin flip. If we move, will it be better? 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%, 50%. No. Okay, hit it. Come on. Damn it. All right, good job. They come back as zombies. And everybody heals. Have a good lurk. I don't think you can reach... Oh, yeah, you can. Light them up. And light them up. Frozen witches riding woolly mammoths. Or, they're not woolly mammoths, they're just regular elephants. Where are you going? Oh, they're splitting up. Damn it. All right, we're not taking that bait. We're not taking the bait. We're not splitting our group into 3 sections. Okay, you have an amazing sniper shot that you've already used. So, the hell with that. What's the range on this? Can you get them with the net? Nice. Let's necrotize them as well. And if we can get anybody else to lay a hand on them, we have more zombies. Beautiful. Beautiful. And you know what? We're going to back up. We'll make them come to us. These guys. Over here, anyway. You zombies can... Oh, you can't reach them, huh? Well, get there. You're a lure. We already used you. We already used you. We already used you. Sure. They can't do anything. You move up here. Archers, can you reach? 70% from here. Nice hit. Okay, you're the one we're pulling back, because I want to make them come forward. Alright, that's it for the turn. Okay, that made them come back like I wanted. Man, mounted archers are annoying. Or mounted ranged opponents are annoying. Okay. Well, we cannot... We're out of spell power, so we can't do anything there. Let's focus on this guy. You can't kill all of us. There's too many now. It doesn't matter about channeling ritual because we don't have any mana for spells. Oh, your bow shot is back. It requires all three actions, though. That's... And I can't use that for one turn. I would like you to just go stand next to them. Hit him. Why not? Looks like they don't retaliate. Next. More zombies. You can't do much. And you run over here. And you run over here. No, my thumb, they only last 3 turns. I forgot. Hey, Hammer, good to see you. Can this get off the screen? Thank you. Welcome in. They smashed that tree. They killed my zombies. Okay, we're gonna get this guy this turn. Chop him up. And you should be able to finish him with your sniper. Beautiful. And they did not become zombies. We never got Decayed Land done. Being back on day shift has helped you reclaim your humanity. Nice. Yeah, I didn't like working night shifts when well, there were parts of it that I liked and parts of it I didn't like. I did like how quiet it was. The enemy is fleeing the field. You wish to claim the victory and win the battle immediately. I'm gonna say yes, considering the time. All right, we did that without taking any casualties. I'm happy about that. Okay, what do we want to bring back? This is the problem, is that we're already losing mana. And yet, I would like a skeleton mage. Okay, the aftermath. The white witch fades. The aftermath, excuse me. As the sun melts the last of the ice, the sound of quacking returns to the spring. The white witch fades, her voice a faint cool breeze. I am but a remnant of the queen who once ruled here. She raided the warm lands, preserving all life and ice. Frozen markers lead to her treasure vault, but now they melt. You notice the last traces of ice. There's some kind of map detailing the hiding place of a lost treasure. Welcome back. Long day in rehab. Yeah, Quack. You don't see Quack in a lot of strategy games. No time to delay. My secrets melt away. Fast melting symbols are nearly gone. Everybody gains 21 stability. So our cities are all happier. We can get money. We could get this Death Calling Hero's Bane, which is a tier 3 bow. That sounds perfect for Maud. Follow the direction of the ice, or shatter the silver pond to harness the secrets. Now we're going to take the Hero's Bane. And Maud. Now you have a tier 3 bow. Much better. Much, much better. Boy, she does look like Maud. Okay, Misdirect has leveled up. We have 1 point to spend. Curse. Or summon a Bone Wyvern at the start of battle. Units summoned this hero have Aura of Disease. No, I want the Bone Wyvern, man. Hell yeah. You had me at Bone Wyvern. Maud has also leveled up. We took the Sniper Shot. This would then, Sniper Shot and Scatter Shot, now leave Afflicting Miasma. Units passing to reflected weeks. Oh, that's neat. Yeah. I like that. That's cool. Okay. Maud also gained a level of renown, which mostly affects her governor abilities. And now that we own this, we'll head back. We have taken this out. If we can add this to a city, I don't know what city we would add it to, but you guys, you know what? Just auto explore. Gonna end the turn. This will be the last turn for today. Let's see what's happening. Maud the Needle Threader, your heroine, greets you with a warning. Courageous Shadow Lord, misdirect Lostlorn. This come to my attention. A dangerous Silver Knight is attacking travelers. This tyrannical warrior has declared himself sentinel of the pastures and stops anyone traveling through. He issues the challenge of defeating him in close combat. Supposedly he's a formidable duelist. No one is able to best him. I would love to challenge this knight myself, given the opportunity. He is a liability, my Shadow Lord. Eventually, some travelers visiting pastures will die unless we stop him. Yeah, let's kill him. Sounds good. And he's right here. He's very conveniently located. What's his strength? 598. He's a tier 4, and then he's got some henchmen. Another ruler was denounced. Jolly Green Giant doesn't like Vampire Wolf Lady. Okay, good to know. This is my Skeleton Mage. There are many others like it, but this one is mine. I will send you over there. Orders required. Let's go head towards this guy. We're at 409. We can't take him. We're going to have to get better. But we're partially at 409 because we're so hurt. Alright, I said that'd be one more turn, but there'll be one more turn. Besides that, one more turn. One more turn. My domain has been invaded. Yeah, I saw it. I'm okay with that. He keeps going back and forth through my stuff because he can't get anywhere. A new rally has started. Silent Cat Fox, hello. We could get a warg, but I mean oh wait, we've got our mana sorted. The mark of a good game is one more turn, absolutely. I think I'd rather have the Death Guard from Murkwater. Recruit that to Hollow, please. Thank you. Okay, we have 280 to spend, and we could gain another Whispering Stone, but I kind of want to turn this outpost into a city. So we're going to do that instead. Okay, the Grave Obelisk is done. It's fantastic. Giving us both mana and city happiness. We need more mana. We need a lot of things. Hey, Goofy. I think we'll go Wizard Tower. And this, you were going here to Hollow. And 454. If we bring you back into friendly territory and skip the rest of your turn, you should heal quite a bit. Okay, one more turn to the one more turn. Going well, thank you. Alright, Sunstruck Eruptions. Astrologers warn you that the sun inches towards your world. Every hour, the fiery orb in the heavens seems larger. They suspect Yaka, or one of his overconfident acolytes, is performing an improvident ritual. Global temperatures rise until flashpoint is reached. Volcanoes violently appear across the world, burning lush lands and renewable resources. Volcanoes blaze and wreak havoc with your realm. A lot of words. Can you and your armies withstand the heat? Provinces turn to desolate around the world. Volcanic eruptions are active in combat. If I keep a cool head, we won't get burned. Blake, I wanted to be friends with you, dude. I really did. All right, I think this is a good place for us to stop. So I will grab a save. Quick save right here. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. I will not be on tonight because I'll be over at Shadow Alley Streams. So if you want to see me, you can find me there. And I want to thank everyone for hanging out with me today. And congrats on the 150 stream streak, Lev. That's really amazing. And I hope everybody has a great day. I'll have this up on YouTube in about an hour or two. Thank you very much for watching. Ginger Ale Games, wait. Stop everything. Ginger Ale Games, hello. Your Planet Zoo recreation of Long Dark is fantastic. And really, really cool. And I love that you threw that out there on Reddit on a day when everybody was all cranky and you gave everybody something to be happy about. I thought it was great. It's always scary to put your stuff out there, and I thought it was awesome. And I said to myself, next time I see Ginger Ale Games, I'm going to make sure to highlight that. So it was so cool, such a labor of love, and so creative and just really, really clever. So super awesome. All right. Now that has been said, we're going to sign off for today. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow, and later.